What's going on, guys? Victor here, and today is a very special video. You guys have been asking for a very long time now to do a bonita catch and cook. Well, we came out here, we caught a blackfin tuna. Now, people love blackfin tuna. They're regarded as a very good eating, high food value fish. Bonita, not so much. A lot of people view these guys as trash fish. They call them cat food. I don't know where it came from, but we are not going to turn our nose away from these fish. We're going to see the difference in the taste between this guy, the so-called trash fish, and this guy. No, but look at his flag to let people know. Oh, I'm on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep. I was about to give up. It's not very big. Feels very small, like even smaller than a blue runner. Oh no. Oh no! Check that out. This is why we always preach bullet bonita. That is on the way up, guys. Look at that. Thing got smoked. Look at them. Oh my gosh. And I bet you that wasn't a shark either.
I bet you that was a king.
Bet you that was a king or a wahoo right there. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, he's gonna get destroyed.
I want to see if something eats it. It's jumping like crazy. It's a dolphin.
It is?
Yep. It's a little dolphin. I'm serious.
Probably not legal,
Probably not legal.
right? Definitely not legal. But...
Not illegal, but little baby mahi.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh boy. Everything in the ocean eats a white jig. We're hooked up on the white jig on the troll. We were gonna go out to a deeper spot, and Brooke, you might have to chase this thing. It's not stopping.
Really?
Yeah, look. It's going. Oh yeah, you're gonna get spooled. And it went straight down. It's complete tuna kicks. It's either bonita or tuna. Now it's swimming straight at us.
Probably gonna be a bullet.
I don't know about bullet bonita, but it's either a bonita or a tuna.
I could go for some sushi.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh, your reel sounds so funny now that the clicker is just done.
Stratic problems.
I don't know, Brooke. It's kind of doing the tuna death rolls. I want to talk about finesse game.
Finesse. That light taco bonita action.
I don't know. You can't treat it like a bonita. You got to treat it like it's gonna be,
A yellowfin.
yeah, a yellowfin.
Ooh.
Oh man. And I can't I'm excited too. I mean, it's probably gonna be a bonita, but you don't know. But you guys have been asking me to do a bonita catch and cook forever now, so this might be the shot. I see it. Oh man, it sees the boat every time and just freaks out. And I cannot put a lot of drag on this thing because the hooks that we're fishing are tiny. And that jig is small too. You don't want to straighten the hook, you know? I think it might be a blackfin.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's doing the blackfin kind of roll side to side. Bonitas usually,
to the surface.
yeah, bonitas usually almost always come to the surface.
Oh, blackfin for sure.
It is a blackfin, isn't
yeah,
it?
blackfin.
There's our sushi. Grab them good. There you go. I got a little blackfin for dinner.
Nice.
Good.
That's what we should be
What
doing.
is
What's
in
this
his
blue
mouth?
thing?
This was wrapped up all in them. You guys, I'm sorry to be so preachy, but literally everything eats this jig right here. So guys, we just caught this blackfin, as I said, but I wanted to show you something cool. Look at them straight on, hold them straight at the camera. Look at their peg fins. They're such badass fish. They're like little airplanes. And then when they want to go fast or streamline, they just tuck them in like this. They're just little like missiles right there. They are so cool. Brooke just caught a bullet bonita, and look at all the stuff he just coughed up, guys.
Look at all of them.
So many little minnows. It looks crazy. Check that thing out. I don't know if that's an eel or a old baby ribbon fish, but they're just gorging everywhere on these little minnows. And that's, oh look, you're never gonna believe what this is. Have you ever seen a squid that small?
Wow.
That's so sick. Look at this squid, guys. He left you a present, Brooke.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's how you know it's a bonita. or a false albacore for all my new Northeast New England subscribers. An albie. There it goes. I think he came off. Oh no, he's on. There's our bullet bonita party. We already have 2 bonitas, so we're not going to keep a third. Just let that guy go. Those are little sardines, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, those are little baby sardines. Definitely. I don't know what that clear one was, though, earlier. Actually. Alright guys, welcome back to the fillet table. Now, I'm cutting up a blackfin tuna, which is a very, very delicious fish. And notice how I'm cutting it right down the length of the middle of the fish. And this is very common with tuna. And what it allows you to do is kind of work on the fish and filleting it from the inside out and from both sides. Because tuna have kind of broad bodies. And when you just go from the outside, you tend to miss a lot of meat. And notice how you can really see the bones and really just the backbone, and there's not a lot of meat missed, and it's because I'm able to go from both sides. This is definitely my favorite way to fillet a blackfin or any type of tuna. If you do decide to fillet it this way, you're going to end up with a top loin and a bottom loin. Now I'm just going to repeat the exact same thing on the other side, running my knife down the mid-length of that tuna's body, one cut behind the pec fin, and then another cut behind the pec fin, leading all the way up to the head. You guys, we need to have a talk. So in the last catch and cook that I did with the king mackerel, the kingfish, I labeled it as a trash fish in the title. Let me get this off my chest. I do not think there is any such thing as a trash fish, let alone king mackerel. You guys, please don't take these titles to heart. They are just marketing tools. I have a message that I want to get across with every video, and if you guys actually watch the entire video, you will see that I would never label a fish as a trash fish. The trash fish titles are to get the people that honestly do think fish such as king mackerel or bonita are trash fish, to get them to watch it, to realize that you can make a great meal out of it, and to not turn their nose up away from it, and to stop mislabeling these fish. Here is the star of the show. This is what you guys came to see, and it is the bonita, aka false albacore or albie, depending on who's watching. So I'm just gonna really simply fillet this guy, starting from the base of the tail all the way up. You don't really miss a lot of meat when fish are this small. You're able to just run your knife straight up the backbone. As you guys see, there's basically no meat missed there. And already you guys can probably notice that the color of the meat is not very much different than the blackfin. And check out all these minnows and sardines that were in its stomach. I thought that was pretty cool. They were just gorging themselves offshore. One difference I did notice between the bonita and the blackfin, as you guys watch me cut this, is the bloodline. Now, when people say that a fish is a trash fish or a really fishy fish, a lot of the times they're eating the meat around the bloodline. And if you do eat that, it's gonna have a very fishy, very strong taste. So you gotta make sure you cut that out, especially for people who don't like a strong fishy taste. And this is a lot of the time where the trash fish notion comes into play, because if the majority of a fish's flesh is bloodline, it's probably not going to be a high food value fish, which bonita do tend to have a very large bloodline. Now I want you guys to try and tell the difference, if there is even any, between the two fillets right here. On the left is the bonita, on the right is the blackfin. Now, to do a fair taste test comparison between these two fish, I wanted to incorporate some type of raw component with a cooked component, and what better way than to sear your fish. This is a very simple method. It looks a lot fancier than it looks. All you're really doing is coating your fish in sesame seeds. Just one really important thing is to make sure your fillets are dry so the sesame seeds do stick to it very well. I wish we had done this recipe with a little bit of a bigger bonita, because as you guys see, those fillets from the bonita are pretty damn small, and it's not going to be very easy to get a good cut on them and sear them very easily. For our fat, our oil of choice, I just went with a blend of olive oil and sesame oil. I absolutely love the smell and aroma of sesame oil. The whole thing with searing is you want every side of your fish cooked evenly, only about, I'd say, no more than a 1/4 inch on each side, and that's why you constantly got to be checking it, flipping it, putting it on each side, and they cook very, very fast. And that is kind of why these little bonito fillets are not very ideal to do this with. You really have to pay attention to them, and it's just, you want thicker fillets. Once your fish is all done and seared, all you have left to do is cut it and slice it into your desired thickness. So Brooke, what do you think about the bonito versus the blackfin?
Well, I've had blackfin a bunch of times before, and I've already had it, and it was really good. The bonito's obviously cooked a little more because the pieces were thinner, but I have not tried it yet, nor have I ever tried bonito.
Put your fork up to the camera, let's see it. That's what she means by the pieces were a little thinner, because the fillets were smaller, so we weren't really able to sear it properly. But how does it smell?
Smells normal.
Smells normal.
Alright, I'm gonna try it first without soy sauce. Just kidding. Soy sauce. There's no difference. The texture, though, you can definitely tell a difference in the texture. The bonito is
not as firm?
It's not as firm. It's almost like flakier, which is like not, I guess, what you want with sushi. It's still good though. The flavor tastes exactly the same.
This video has actually been really, really requested on the channel, a bonito catch and cook in particular. So here goes the first ever bonito taste test. And it's actually kind of cooked in the middle. I don't really want to cheat. I got to get a piece that's a little bit more raw to make it fair with the blackfin.
That one. Probably.
This one? Yeah, this one right here. So you guys see, that is bonito, and that is raw in the middle. Okay, it's seared a little bit on the outside, no soy sauce, nothing. I'm not gonna say anything yet. Now I'm gonna try a piece of the blackfin, which is also rare in the middle. And this was a bigger fillet, that's why it kind of looks different. No soy sauce, nothing. Just the pure taste of the fish. Taste, the exact same. Texture, I'd agree with Brooke. I'd say the bonito is a little bit more mushy, flaky. It's not as nice to cut. As far as when you want to make sushi, it's going to fall apart a little bit more. The taste, completely the same. There was no difference in the taste at all. Not fishy, not oily. It was good. There was really nothing bad to say about it. So try it for yourselves, guys. And the message of these videos is to get out of your comfort zone, try new things, keep an open mind on the water and in the kitchen. And I'll be seeing all you guys, my Landsharks, in that next video. Peace.